my name? What's my name? Say my name. Loud. What's my name? What's my name? Say my name. Yeah, it ain't about where you from, it's where you at. It ain't about where you from, it's where you at. It don't matter where you from, it's where you at. But I'm tick from the White Bank. We in the bricks right now.
East
Orange. But you know, I'm in the brick city. Training mine right now as I get my cut. You know, home's helping me out, but your mind in the back. But anyway, right now, we got a lot of killing going on in North. We got the incident that just happened at Slicks. 3 people got shot, 3 people got killed, 5 people got shot. And on Christmas Day, we got 2 teenagers, young kids murdered. I think their ages are 13 and 14. So we're on the bricks right now, Essex County War. Stay tuned. Real right now.
Stop killing our women, stop killing our women, stop killing our children, 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 stop killing us. Stop the violence, 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 stop the violence. Stop the violence, stop the killing, 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 stop the shooting, stop the shooting.
I hold them, and your brothers, I'll teach them. Your family, I'll console them. It's unfortunate who you have and they're taken away. Making plans for tomorrow, but they taking the day. And they were fighting for success, and the night they would pray for that money, power, respect. But you know what they say. With power there's envy, with respect there's enemies, and the money's the worst. Now you wanna be a friend of me, but that ain't gonna work. It's gonna take too much energy, so you make it work. And you gon' find your energy and try to go berserk. And I can almost guarantee that if that truly bursts, you'll only wound my family, and that's gonna make it worse. So there's gonna be another funeral, order the hearse. Yeah, order the hearse. And my soldiers gonna march.
Shout out to Alsa Harmony Entertainment. Right here at the Juneteenth celebration with Councilman Baraka. They are believers, we believers. Become a believer.
Yep.
After 29 years of living here on South 10th Street, we've been having a block get together. It's wonderful. People is wonderful. Neighborhood is wonderful. Have no complaint. My name is Simon Lee. I'm with the Perry Funeral Home, Newark, New Jersey.
That's your own company?
I work for them.
Oh, okay.
The beat of the drum, we say we live for the dream. Cops say we die by the gun. Cops say the option is run. Mom say the option is run. Hobson was popping my son. Real nigga trying his luck. A soldier is a real nigga trying his luck. A soldier is a real nigga trying his luck. A soldier is a real nigga trying his luck. Hold up, but do y'all give a fuck? My brother's a soldier, and my cousin's a soldier. And I said that I love you, and I meant what I told you. These things happen to the best of us, but it proves closer.
At the 9/11, I ask everybody for ID when they're videotaping something, especially like the city. So I'm asking you for identification.
Not in Chicago. 12 dead in one weekend. What is the community doing about it? Why must it take a body down in Florida for you to come out? Why? Some of you never been in Florida. You never been in Florida. So how dare you use this circumstance as if North hasn't been up in smoke already? As if Hawthorne Avenue brothers don't matter. As if Avon Avenue don't matter. As if these junkies on your corner didn't matter. As if we do not stop matter.
You know what happens just as sure as I'm rapping, just as sure as the trigger's pulled and they swear it's an accident. I don't have to imagine. I lost a man who was like a brother of mine, but now I visit his house, and every single time I take my shoes off, hug his mother, and I can feel the tears when they fall from her eyes. Some of us balance out our lows by getting high. Some other the challenges we know they so intricate. I just write these better lyrics to spit the difference, my God. I know we all soldiers in the Lord's eyes.
Throughout America, man. Look at how many murders that are committed of black people throughout the country. There's more than 25,000 homicides a year in America at the hands of one another. That's more than what the Klan done to us in a year. We're doing more to ourselves than what they're doing to us. Come on, black man. Ask yourself what kind of man are you that will use a gun and over down like a dog, a defenseless man. That's right. That is a cowardly act. That is cowardly when you go pick up a weapon or a gun on your brother that you know is defenseless, who can't fight. Only cowards would attack somebody who is defenseless. That's what the white man do to us. Because he's a coward and you act just like him. And in some instances, you act worse than him to your own kind. You act worse than a white man sometime on your own kind. Stop the violence. 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 Stop the killing. We're gonna shut them down today, family. We're gonna acknowledge the life that was taken out here. That black man that was gunned down, shot down like a dog in the street. We're being shot down and left in the street like animals, man. How do you feel about that, black man? When you walk down the street and you see another black man laying on the pavement with his brains blown out his head. Come on, talk about it. That don't even touch you, that don't move you. Come on. You don't feel nothing about that. Come on. If you don't have no feelings of that, then you have lost your humanity. That's right. You have lost your right, your humanness to exist.
I don't wanna cope with death, not again. But Lord, before you lay my soul to rest, classify my MOS. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I woke up screaming, fuck the world. I woke up screaming, fuck the world. I woke up screaming, fuck the world. I woke up screaming.
There's struggle throughout the world to hide the black man's story, and even today babies cry for food and die, and we receive no justice, equal rights or liberty. Cops shoot us in the night because we have no equal rights, and I believe that we will never be free, and I believe that we will never see a day of peace until we receive the justice, equal rights and liberty, the big three, the big three, the big three. The struggle throughout the world to hide the black man's story, and even today babies cry for food and die, and we receive no justice or
a human being.
That's right. That's right.
Because he fought dogs.
That's right.
We could arrest Plaxico Burress for shooting his own self.
That's right. That's right.
He was reckless to his own self.
That's right. You gotta come this way, Rob.
So we arrested him
Right there.
for shooting himself.
That's right.
But you can kill a black man
Come on.
in this country
Yeah.
and claim that you were afraid,
I hear you, bro.
and you can be free.
Yeah, bro.
You can kill a black boy in cold blood in the back
That's right. That's
with a
right.
bag of Skittles and an iced tea in his hand
That's right. That's right.
and get away scot-free.
That's right. Come on, bro.
Because the picture of fear in America looks like us.
Yeah.
The picture of fear in America looks like me.
Yeah.
The picture of criminal in America looks like us.
Yeah.
And that is a problem. And that is the fundamental problem.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
And what makes this more pernicious is that it happened months, just a few months after the Supreme Court took away our right, our voting rights, Section 4 of the Voting Rights Act. So they took away our right to defend our vote, to defend our voice, to defend ourselves.
Yo, let me see some hands for the dope rhyme spitter. Let me see some hands for them coke line hitters. Let me see some hands for that girl in the front row. In the bad chick with her. Hold up, show some love for supporters and my fans and the people who at home, cause they never gave a damn about a young nigga making it. Rather clap for the fakers who brought a chain in the car instead of crib for their moms. All that I can ask for is the red in your palms for clapping out of respect, even if a nigga
How you doing? It's Raz Baraka, South Ward Councilman, Newark, New Jersey. I'm on 10th Street between Clinton Avenue and Madison Avenue, right here in the heart of the South Ward, celebrating Juneteenth, the day when the last slaves realized that they were free, when they got that word. So we celebrating that, and we celebrating Father's Day, paying tribute to all of the men out here in this neighborhood who are fathers to these young people every single day against difficult odds. So I celebrate you. Happy Father's Day to all of you out there, and enjoy this day. So, Raz Baraka, and I'm running for mayor next year, 2014, in the city of Newark. I believe in Newark, and I believe in the Newark's people.
For real. You know, I love black people. I love black people. If you love black people, say I love black people. I love black people. If you love black people, say I love black people. I love black people. So y'all know what Juneteenth is about, right? You know what I mean? Abraham Lincoln, he signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which is not a law. The Emancipation Proclamation did nothing to free any slaves. Don't get it twisted. It was a strategy. They were trying to cripple the Southern economy, so they told slaves in the South, y'all free now. But he had no control over Southern slaves. Southern slaves said, you know what, we free now. And they freed themselves. After the Emancipation Proclamation, there was still, I believe, somewhere in the neighborhood of 800,000 Africans still enslaved in states that sided with the North. Abraham Lincoln did not free slaves. We freed ourselves. But after the Emancipation Proclamation, it took a number of months for it to travel around the rest of the nation. On June 19th, our people in Texas got the word that we was free. 1865, thank you. And that's why we celebrate Juneteenth. All right? So, as in 1865, we are still not free. Many of us are still not free. We are still held under the shackles of slavery by our mentality in the prison industrial complex. Y'all know about that, right? Number 4, please. No, not number 1. Yeah, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Peace to New Black Panther Party. Love y'all.
God damn it!
Oh! Yeah! Thank you, Raz. Thank you, Raz.
We believe in North.
Yo! Seeking ye shall find treasures in my rhyme. These lines are 5-point diamond when I rhyme. Illegal broadcast, this knowledge is a crime. Wisdom gets you picked up, understanding gets you time. Who survives the rapture? Who escaped the capture? Who last in the time with no laughter? Nothing funny, still nothing moving out the money. So we give the children crack, either that or they go hungry. I'm living on the edge with the rope with no budgie. In the white man's world, trying to feel like Tony Dutchie. I wanna keep it lovey, but the man's getting hungry. They want more than just your ring, they want your car and your money. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Seeking ye shall find treasures in the tab. Life is but science if you sitting on the lab. Would you rather count the cash, but then who laughs laugh? When you can't take it with you, and the feds won't have. You were caught up in Iraq, and we messing in Iran. Like the dope got better since we invaded Afghan. Is it all just a plan, or is it all for the man? War and drugs kept George Bush off the stand. Y'all wouldn't understand, but you can ask Ricky Ross. He sold his brother crack, but then who was Ricky's boss? These brothers tick me off, your money quickly lost. Front like you down, be the first to pick me off. You wanna live like John Gotti, I wanna strive like Malcolm X. I try to speak Illuminati in a club, high on X. Life's contradictions, gotta safely kick fiction. I'll call my brother my base vision. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Seeking ye shall find, the truth not so elusive. I drop more jewels than Confucius. Clear all confusion. I offer answers and solutions. But the sacrificial lamb is the devil's revolution. Set for execution, gas electrocution. Land of the free for a wicked institution. Together we will stand, divided we will fall. 12 years since 9/11, all we do is fall. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Listen, hip-hop culture is composed of 5 elements: MCing, breakdancing, DJ, craft arts, and the first element is knowledge. Without doing the knowledge, you can do nothing else.
Is that right? That's right. Bars on the windows, locks on the doors. What are the doors for? Who we trying to keep out? See, in a civilized civilization, you don't need no locks on your doors. And see, we gotta raise our people up to the knowledge of God, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum. We meet every Sunday at 387 Avon Avenue. Muhammad Study Human Training Center and Respect for Life bookstore. Come out every Saturday. Every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. we have movie night for the children. We're not showing them Muslim movies. We showed them The Lion King last night. We showed them Lost in Space last night. Next week we showed them Life. Who seen Life? With Eddie Murphy. Y'all seen that? We showing it next week at 6:30 at 387 Avenue. The children cost $3 to get inside. Why are we doing this? Because to take our babies off the street. I need 100 black men to stand with me so that we can create jobs for our people.
Makulele, I say Makulele. So Makulele was an Afro-Brazilian dance of the sugarcane fields. We're going to show you now another Afro-Brazilian martial art dance folklore called capoeira. I'm sure you guys have heard of and known about capoeira. Does anybody raise your hand if you know or you've heard of the fight dance called capoeira? All right. That's some people. So if you didn't put your hand up, then you're in for a wonderful treat. Basically, this is what happened. The enslaved Africans wanted to practice a form of resistance. They wanted to practice, and they wanted to teach them each other and share martial arts experience. But they couldn't because somebody probably would have wanted them to do that. You know what they did? They hid the practice in.
He's gonna come closer to the.
They hid the practice in music, so it looked like they was dancing. So we're gonna start off our presentation with some of the capoeira music. So enjoy that, and then we're going to get the movements. When you see the movement, I want you to see if you see the dance. Look and see if you see the martial art. Look and see if you see the teaching and the companionship in the community. So we are Yubo Liberdade Capoeira, and we're going to demonstrate to you now some capoeira music. You can start with the banderos and the atama.
We're gonna give it a dance. Let's check it out.
Good afternoon. My name is Dashan Farad. I'm a reporter for the Movement Magazine and YourBlackWorld.com. I'm here in celebration of Juneteenth, which was a date that marked the emancipation of the new Africans, otherwise known as African Americans, here in the United States. This here is an important event because it actually teaches us why we should pay homage to our African ancestors, those who died and sacrificed for this, the next generation. What I would like to get out of this event is for people of African descent to know the importance of looking back to go further, and I would like for us to gain a thorough knowledge of self. I would like for us to be independent. I would like for us to control the destiny of our own community the way other communities do theirs. I want us to have our own businesses. I want us to be in power. I want us to be independent so that we can gain respect from the world. Dashan Farad. I'm a reporter for the Movement Magazine and YourBlackWorld.com. I want to shout out the House of Harmony.
kiki, egungun araku kiki, egungun araku kiki, well, araku kiki, egungun araku kiki, well, arasiro, ariwiyo egungun mo, yeromo mi besiro, yeromo mi besiro, yeromo mi besiro, ariwiyo egungun mo, ariwiyo egungun ma. Jeromo mi besiro, Jeromo mi besiro, aniwego egungumo, aniwego egungumo. Vamos, 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 aniwego, aniwego, vamos, vamos, aniwego, 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 vamos, Jeromo mi besiro.
Alright. Good day. We're here at the Juneteenth celebration on 10th and Avon. Right now we're at the corner of 10th. We just did the Agungun procession. The Agungun procession is an ancestral procession. It celebrates our forefathers, the elders and ancestors who laid the foundation for our community, those who built houses, those who did the work, those fathers, husbands, brothers, and sons who sacrificed and sweated so that we may have the present day benefits that we have now. Agungun traditionally comes out of West Africa, but the ancestral practice is Pan-African. From coast to coast and throughout the Caribbean and into the South America, we traditionally respect the work of our ancestors and we venerate them, we honor them, we remember what they've done, and we ask them to come back and lead us and guide us in knowledge and wisdom and dreams and insight and intuitions to make our community better, to be the men and women of our community that we're supposed to be upright, moral, and just. Because just like father leads the house and sometimes has to bring the belt, the same principle goes with Agungun, that they lead the elders in wisdom, and sometimes they bring the energy of discipline to those who bring negativity to the community. It's all about keeping our communities healthy, happy, flowing, and growing. And that is the focus of this function we did here, and we hope to do it for many years ongoing, coming forward, or going forward. Any questions?
Yeah, just say your name.
My name is Shaka Ra. I'm the head instructor of the Ka Kepra Shule. We teach yoga, martial arts, and traditional African spiritual practice. Okay. And special thanks to House of Harmony.
Peace, y'all. We live and direct with House of Harmony right here in Newark, New Jersey, the Juneteenth celebration. We're rocking with Ramageddon. Peace, y'all.
A few brothers and sisters who are always about helping our community to stand up right. And we want to thank all those brothers and sisters who do that. And then there's brothers and sisters who are on the transition side. And so all those brothers and sisters who've been on the transition and helping to move forward, we appreciate that. And all the rest of the brothers and sisters, we love you regardless. But anybody who's doing negative to the community and to ourselves, and a lot of the negativity we do is to ourselves. And then it filters out into the broader community. So we got to transform things so that we begin to uplift our community. Part of that is what we did earlier with the procession. We had the Agun procession come through here, and the Agun procession is about bringing our ancestors in here. Now, a lot of brothers in the community, they do a lot of things to pour libations or alcohol, but that's what basically libations is. Pour water or alcohol, and so we want to do that here officially right now to pay tribute to the ancestors. So as I pour water, I ask that you just say Ashe. So we know that we are here today because there were thousands and thousands of folks who came before us, but who provided the seed of what we are today. That is, the essence of who you and I am, or who we are, came from those brothers and sisters who came before us. That our DNA exists because the mitochondrial DNA, that's the DNA from our mothers, comes from the sister that they know as Deknesh, or some people call as Lucy. And we know that that sister is the oldest relic that we have of human existence. And we know that she came from Africa, from Ethiopia. And the other earliest relics for congratulations for her being a progenitor that we know of, that we've been able to find physical evidence of. We said Ashe.
So, if nothing else, let this day inspire you to do some research on Juneteenth, what it's really all about, and how we can honor the legacy of our ancestors by remaining free, not just physically, but also spiritually and mentally free.
Taken by Mr. Manalo. Again, lying about that. Because he's trying to justify to the police that he was searching because, of course, the victim had to have something in his hand, meaning some kind of weapon that would have caused him to resort to the shooting.
He like sat up. You're still in this position. Yes, sir. You want your shows and breath. Yes, sir. He was up me like this. I shot him. And I didn't think I hit him because he sat up. And he said, look, you got me.
First he says he assumed he hadn't shot him, but then he had to push him off of him. Does that make sense?
No, sir.
Hannity just asked him a very simple question. Well, perhaps Trayvon Martin was scared of you since you're following him and he's running away from you.